morning and welcome back to my vlog channel and a day in my life. You're probably wondering, what on earth am I holding? This is a turkey. I don't really have a name for him yet. I'm just gonna probably just start calling him Sprout. I'm assuming it's a boy. It was a straight run, but I don't know. So what happened was, I wanted turkeys and I wanted a Tractor Supply. And you have to buy 2 turkeys, so I bought 2 turkeys. I brought them home, and one of them was always just a little bit on the sluggish side when I would put them in my shirt because I was trying to love them like babies, because turkeys can be so sweet if you love them. And so I would tuck them in my shirt, and this one was always like this, always up looking around, you know, or sleeping up closer to the top. And the other one would always burrow down and didn't make a lot of noise and stuff. And I never really saw it eat. This one eats all the time. And anyways, the weaker one did pass away. So I have just the one turkey who needs a friend. So I am his friend. And he will cry and cry and cry and cry and cry until I pick him up. And he will sleep. Sleep in my shirt, sleep in my hands. When my husband goes off to work, I put him in bed with me. Yes, I sleep with this turkey. And I went back to Tractor Supply to look for another turkey. But they did not have any more turkeys. And I've gone to check 3 Tractor Supplies, no turkeys. So I am on the lookout for a friend for Sprout here. But so far, no luck within, you know, any driving distance. So maybe we will find him a friend, and maybe he will just be my friend. I don't know. But anyway, so this is Sprout. And he will be with us all day, probably. He really does cry. He just cries and cries if I put him in his box. But anyways, what are we going to be getting into today? I'm getting a late start. It's like 10 o'clock. I need to go move the chicks out of the porch brooder and put them in their outside pen, and you know, feed the animals and whatnot. I would like to, I need to do some laundry. I need to mow, always mowing. It's spring, mowing is just, it's all the time. I would like to get some squash, possibly pumpkins planted today. Yeah, we'll see what we can. But we'll have our little buddy with us. Not while I'm mowing. He will have to stay here while I'm mowing. But I'll probably have to put him down while I deal with the other chickens too. Because he doesn't like to stay in his spot. Once he's asleep, he'll stay in a pretty good spot. But when he's awake like this, he'll be like, if I move my hand, I just want to crawl up under my neck. And anyway. But without further ado, let's just get this day started, shall we? You ready to go, Mr. Sprout? Or Mrs. Sprout? Miss Sprout? I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I'm just assuming it's a boy. So I call him he. You ready, Mr. Sprout? You can eat my shirt? All right. You guys ready to go outside? Yeah, let's go. Alrighty. Whoa! There we go. Chick number 1. Chick number 2. Oh, chick number 3. Chick number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. And number 8. They really like this tall grass that's in here, but they've actually pushed it down quite a bit. This was all really like tall grass, but these little velociraptors are all up in there eating seeds and bugs and whatnot, having a good old time. And they also have, so they have this space here, which is like his dog, and it's wrapped in chicken wire so critters can't come in from the sides. And then there's this, you've seen it before, my makeshift little shelter with the doghouse inside, and they can go in there to get out of the weather and whatnot. So I'll go get their food and water Not that they need it. They're going to be out here eating seeds and bugs all day, but I'll get their feed and water anyway. Here's your food. And here's your water. There you go, guys. Very thirsty. Very thirsty. Look how big you're getting. What are you doing over there? Don't you want some water? Yeah, there you go. No. You're not going to fit through there. You're going to have to go around. Be smart about this. What a smart chicken. So thirsty. So stinking cute, too. Today has not been all that exciting. I haven't been doing a whole lot. I've been doing laundry, and I ate lunch. And that's about all I've gotten done today. But I thought I would show you what I have been doing in the garden over the last week. So, can you hear him? He's in there. There's his little head. But let's just look over the new additions in the garden. How about that? So I'm not sure if I ever told you guys, I think I did, that I had bought a bag of like 24 lily bulbs, and I planted them right here, and look at them. They look spectacular. And look at this guy. Wow. I am so excited to see the blooms on this, and they are coming. They're coming. Very excited. So I put some sweet potatoes that I had that were sprouting in this pot. I am hoping that, it's not for potatoes. I'm not expecting to get potatoes out of them. But I want them to vine out all over this pot. I think it would be really pretty if it did that. So hopefully that, nothing yet, but hopefully that happens. Okay, I weeded the other day and I planted, so I had these oddball squash or gourd plants. I don't know what. I just stuck them in the garden. They'll probably take over and annoy me later, but you know, whatever. My lemon balm was spreading all in here, so that was one of the things that I weeded out of here. But I weeded and I planted these flowers and moved some of my piggy stuff over here, so it looks a whole lot better. Not a whole lot of progress happening with the morning glories yet, but this guy is starting to climb, so that's exciting. Here's some more of the flowers that I planted. Aren't they pretties? Some flowers. I have never seen I've never seen sage blooms before. So they're actually really pretty. I didn't know that, I mean, everything blooms, but I didn't know what a sage bloom actually looked like. So very exciting. And over here I planted some more pretty flowers and got all this weeded out. So it does. It looks so nice right now. And it was a lot for me to get down there and weed it out. So I might let the weeds take over from here on out. It was just a lot to bend over and do that. But it's looking really pretty right here. And I actually also weeded over here. And yeah, look at those bananas coming up. So I'm pretty excited with what's happening in the garden. And pretty soon we're going to have some lilies. Very excited. Look at these roses. They are just looking pretty freaking spectacular. I'm pretty happy with those roses. I got a new plant in over here. It's looking a little pasty. Hopefully it darkens up now that it's planted and out in the sun. But I replaced a dead rose with this. I think it's a rhododendron. So excited to see what this plant does for me. Oh, and I also planted this. It's filthy, but I planted this pretty succulent flower blooming. I don't know what it is. It was $2 in the Walmart clearance department, but I put it into my piggy pot, so I think it looks really cute. Come on, Sprout. You coming? You coming, Sprout? Come on. Eating flowers. Come on, Sprout. Come on. There you are. There you are. He's so cute. You're so cute. Adorable. Yesterday I filled up another one of my tracks and planted Oh, quite a few kale plants. I planted some Swiss chard, which I need to give those guys some water. They look a little sad. I planted some okra, and over here are some mystery peppers that one of our neighbors gave us. They're not very big, and I have no idea what kind of pepper they are, but they're mystery peppers. I also put up these little fence posts with wire on them so that my Alaskan peas can climb, and they're already looking a lot better. They're standing up and starting to climb it a bit. This is full. I have been picking some of the mustard greens for dinners at night and some radishes. So this is going to slowly get weeded out. Beets coming up. Exciting. These eggplants are, I'm just thrilled about them. They are looking so good. They're exploding over here. Oh my God. I've got like my first flower coming on. How exciting. Oh, I'm going to be so excited to get some eggplant. But I'm just excited about their sizes. They are looking so good. So, I was going to mow. I don't have any gas. Back to the parking lot for you. Alrighty. I have to admit that it is in fact the next day. I took a nap and I was just tired the rest of the night. Although I did actually get to mow a little bit. I found some gas. And I was just too pooped to finish out this video. But this morning, we're planting the pumpkin. So, that's what we're doing.
It helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he described by creating an imaginary picture. Usually, it's something that moves.
Alright, this is what you call lazy pregnant woman gardening. I did a row here and put white pumpkins. I did 2 rows down there, yellow acorn squash. This section in the middle, I just chucked my pumpkin seeds. I couldn't be bothered to make rows for the million pumpkin seeds I had. I wasn't planning on doing that. It worked last year, so the birds will eat some of them and some of them will grow, and I just can't be bothered to make 20 rows, and it's supposed to storm tomorrow, so these will get watered and pushed into the ground, and I'm cool with that. I'm tired.